Greetings, everybody. Are we ready to try and turn this living disaster into comedy? Cause, I have a work cut out for me today, cause the central theme of today's episode is that their old sheriff died from cancer. Yeah, well, let's go find out if old Redeye gets canceled today, because this is Redeye Reviews. So today on Karate Corner, we are watching Lawman episode 6, titled The Student Becomes the Master. And who is betting that the master is Seagal in this situation? Whimpers, maybe you're the student? I don't know, let's go find out. We start with us driving through the neighborhood in the daytime.
Country's a bad area. A lot of drugs.
Oh yeah, nothing says undercover like very clean, tinted vehicles with a camera crew following them. But we get a call about some people who may or may not be carrying guns.
Black males on Tyler Tree arguing that it possibly has 95G.
Which is not, it's not a lot to go on, especially in a neighborhood where literally everybody you've talked to has had a gun on them or in the car. So it seems like a pretty thin reason. Let's just go look for, in general, guns.
When there's a possibility of guns being involved, all my senses are on high alert.
Oh, well, good thing that our boy is on high alert. Yeah, I was concerned you might be distracted.
Where's that kid going?
Nowhere fast. I mean, that's terrible. But just because this guy has decided to leave the area, they send Officer Whimpers after him.
Alex, he's running.
Come here, man. Come here.
Run, Whimpers! It's sort of like a racing dog that chases that little rabbit but can never quite catch it. Whimpers is kind of like a down-on-his-luck racing dog. He's feeling bad about his speed, and every once in a while you just gotta let him catch a rabbit just to feel like he has a chance in the actual race.
Alex, he's running.
Come here, man. Come here.
Yeah, good going, Whimpers. Yeah, no, you can run just like the real boys. Keep it up, buddy. All right, that's enough. Enough, Redeye. Let's move on. They claim that they saw him throw a gun away as he tried to run upstairs, which seems like the worst place to run to for our guy here. But I guess they couldn't check a gun out of evidence today for this show, so they had to improvise.
Give this to the chief. This is a laser. They threw off on it.
Yeah, I can't find the gun, but here's a laser sight he had on it. I'm sure he did. Yeah, I'm sure that dude purchased laser sights on his gun. Personally, I like the ACOG scope and flashlight combo myself, but you can't unlock those items till you hit level 10. But Seagal comes waddling up. He loves pockets, so he immediately starts checking this guy for gum and loose change. But instead, he finds a fat wad of money. Damn, this boy's making some serious dough doing something.
We heard a thunk. He was throwing the gun and hit the stairs.
Oh, you did actually find a gun. Look, it looks an awful lot like the one Seagal carries, but I'm sure you found that on top of those stairs. Did you guys call it in? No, you didn't run the gun. I mean, it could have been registered. I'm just saying. Isn't that like your thing, innocent until proven guilty? But I guess good on you for getting this guy off the streets. Until the cameras turn off and you pay him for being on the show and let him go. But the boys get back in their cruiser, off to another call.
In my imagination, those telephone poles are all leaning because of the storm. Look at him.
He was our boss for a long, long time.
Miss O'Harry Lee.
Yes, sir, man. I miss him to death.
My gosh, this is not a flattering angle. Both of these guys are like absolutely spilling out of those uniforms. Is it allergy season? I hope neither one of you sneeze or those shirt buttons could become lethal projectiles. But while they drive, the roads are just littered with young people who all somehow know who Steven Seagal is.
Damn. Say that. How y'all doing? How the neighborhood?
And this scene makes me sad. it's so sad because you'll notice none of the shots of fans have Seagal in the same shot. Meaning someone is hanging a camera out of a window of like a crew car, filming people giving him shout outs.
How y'all doing?
And then the worst part is that Seagal is supposedly talking back to these fans, but like you can see that his window is still rolled up. Oh, buddy, have we stooped this low? It's kind of like those videos where people play the party audio while talking to their friends. Oh, hey man, what's up? No, sorry, what? I can't hear you very well. I'm at such a big party right now. I know that I called you. I just wanted to chat. Sorry. What? I can't hear you over all the sex and alcohol going on around me. Then Seagal meets some actual fans on the street, and these people clearly love the guy.
Where's that? Right here.
She loves him so much, she didn't even know who in the car she was supposed to be excited about. That's how much she loves him, looking in the back seat, trying to identify who in this car could possibly be a movie star. Seagal's trying not to get offended, but it hurts. So he takes it out on somebody's hat. He uses a ballpoint pen to sign it. Go screw yourself, Seagal. You level up. Use a Sharpie, you noob. But that night, they see somebody flag down their car.
Hold up. We got a flag down.
Yeah, you heard me. Flag down their very undercover vehicle that they've been in all day. I wonder how they could have done that. Maybe it's because all the cameras. I don't know.
Español. No speak Spanish. Poquito.
Un poquito. Oh, so when it's real life events, you only speak a little bit of Spanish? This lady claims her husband was just minding his business, and some strange man broke into their home and started assaulting him out of nowhere.
Give me an ambulance.
Wait, did nobody call the ambulance until Seagal asked for one? Come on, boys, you don't actually need to listen to him. You know that, right? It's just a front. None of this is real. But the guy who attacked them is still there. He's apparently very drunk. An actual interpreter shows up, tells us that this dude is a friend of their roommate, and when they turned his music off to go to sleep, he attacked her husband for no reason. And it's funny how assaults in cop shows always have no reason associated to them. It just happened out of the blue. But the medics arrive, they wrap this dude's head like he just got back from a battle of Normandy. And then the next day, the group all goes to their old boss's grave. Yeah, that's not funny. Their old boss was apparently the guy who hired Seagal into the force 20 years ago. They go into the cemetery, they meet his family. Seagal is being a good guy, but in true Southern boy fashion, he does immediately talk about the heat.
What, a hot day like today, these flowers not gonna last long.
Way to put some positivity on this moment. That token of love won't last you very long. Not in this heat. And it's too hot for Steve, so he takes the pity party inside.
So I called him 2 days before he died. How you feeling? She said, I'm feeling good. I'm coming down in about a week again. He said, I'll be waiting for you.
Yep. Yeah, thanks for reminding us all. Does everybody else remember when he thought he wasn't going to die and then he did? Good times. Seagal gets handed a picture frame, and like a cat with string, he immediately bends the piece of paper in the frame over. Way to go there. Later that night, they are out on another patrol.
Keep your eyes on those guys in front of that house. He's running.
Pulling next door, they're hopping the fence.
If bad guys just casually walked away from cops, they would never know they were criminals. So yeah, basically they profiled this guy because he didn't want to be near them.
Came up and he saw us, he ran.
Sweet parkour move. Do you guys know that day when people called out Trump saying that he can't drink water with one hand, so he had to show people that he could? And then when he did, it was like he barely could do it at all. Italian sub here must have been told by somebody, "Sir, I don't think you can hop a fence." Well, he showed all you haters, didn't he?
Sheriff's office, open the door. I'm gonna kick it in. Oh. Who's in there with you? You by yourself? Yeah. All right.
Whoa, sorry, Whimpers. I know I wasn't giving you enough attention, but why don't you settle down a little bit? I know I talked about video games earlier, but that doesn't mean you can go busting down random doors looking for ammo and crafting supplies.
Of what? Yeah, we look like bad guys, huh?
Yep, well, you said it. You said it, not me. Just saying, Whimpers, when you knock on a random door that just happens to be nearby, threaten to kick it down and then put a gun in their face, you sort of are acting like a bad guy. That's not a stretch. And then officer almost shot his boss in the back of the head, tries to calm the man down. He pulls a page from Seagal's playbook.
All right. Just calm down. Let's go be all right.
Aight. You even recoiled when you said it, man. It's almost like the word itself physically hurt your lips when it came out. But oh yeah, as it turns out, this guy didn't have any priors, didn't have any weapons, and was doing nothing wrong.
All that trouble, we didn't get nothing.
Yeah, that seems to be a repeated theme on this show. But the next day is the induction ceremony for the new sheriff. And the new guy, for whatever reason, really wants to impress Steven.
I was in Indianapolis last night, received an award, that standing ovation, over 1,000 people.
Wow, that's a cool story, pal. You know what you did? You literally just told a story that ended with, and then afterwards, everybody stood up and applauded me. But yeah, they have a new boss now. I don't know, maybe he'll go on some ride-alongs with us next time. I think that would be pretty cool. Our episode ends here. So just to recap, Whimpers caught his first bad guy on foot. That was pretty exciting for everybody. Seagal decreased the value of some kid's hat. A man got wrapped up in gauze to prepare for his face-swapping procedure. And another man was minding his own business, and these cops took that personally. Tune in next time when we learn if this guy right here is in shape or just holding his breath. But while we wait for that, let's head on over to Redeye Reacts. Wow, people can really see him from this far away, huh? Yeah, I'm sure they were not told to say this shit. Here are some of my favorite things said in this episode.
Do not look over here. Face the wall.
Saw you throw the gun, man.
I ain't throw no gun.
He was up on your big ass. He's big and fat, though. Look at him.
You know, but everybody don't believe that, but I actually believe it. You got the good days and you got the bad days. It's best to stay busy.
But we're gonna have to wait until an interpreter gets here so we can actually figure out what happened.
Why do you need to wait for an interpreter to understand her when you have the man of all languages right next to you?
Hola. Mucho queso.
You might have even had a gun on him, threw it in the grass here somewhere.
That's possible.
That is possible. Yeah, all of your bad guys somehow have very nice weapons of numerous types. That is everything. Up next, more Lawman. How cool is that? We just keep going. If you liked what you saw, please consider subscribing to the channel, like this video, leave some comments down below. What animal do you think Whimpers could barely beat in a race? Leave that answer down below too. I'd love to find out. A huge shout out to my patrons on the Patreon page. While you guys don't vote for this particular show, you do vote on a lot of awesome stuff. And a handful of you should be getting some pretty awesome merch soon. If you all want the power to vote on future movie reviews, head to the Patreon page. You can sign up there. That link is down below. The merch store link is down below, and the Discord channel also down below. I will see you all next time, and until then, stay happy and stay healthy.
Say that. How y'all doing? How the neighborhood?